What's going on, YouTube? Good news. This is my New York Comic Con signature series book. Basically all the books, 30 books that I got signed and graded at the New York Comic Con. I got 30 of them back. They still have, I think, 7 of them. I think those were somehow put on a different sheet, and also I had a pressed one too. So, but they're actually getting graded now. But I did get 30 of them back. Like, at least there's supposed to be 30 in here. Let me show you. Sorry, that's all the box we're going to be opening today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of them. So I am going to open them up as I see them. Even though I already saw the grades when they graded them, I saw them online. I haven't seen them in person yet, so we will go box by box like I did last time for the Boston Comic Con stuff. So let's start with box 1. Let's get this party started. Okay, first 4 books. And there are a couple that I'm disappointed in the grades, but it's okay. I'm fairly happy. This is Avengers number 0. This is I love this cover because it was done by Art Adams. There's a bunch of people that worked on this, but I was able to get it signed by Art Adams, Richard Eisenhower, and Jerry Dugan. So came back at 1.6. I kind of thought, because I didn't realize when I took it out of the bag to get it signed and stuff, I kind of put a bend in it. But I'm happy to have a 9.6. Jerry Dugan, Art Adams, and Eisenhower right there. But it's just an awesome cover. So that's pretty cool. What else we got? Okay. I had like 9 books signed by Campbell. I think the best one actually is one that I had pressed before I got it graded. So and I have a bunch of signatures on that one, but we'll have to wait for that one. This is the one he was selling there. One of his exclusives. I bought it, and I had him sign that too, obviously. I don't believe you had to pay. Yeah, I think you still had to pay even if you bought it. But yeah, so this is the J. Scott Campbell store variant. This is the color one. I think there was a black and white, but I don't bother with that. But it's signed by J. Scott Campbell and Neve Rufino. Like, that's the one who does a lot of his coloring and stuff like that. So, which I met her. It was pretty cool. It looks like there's only 3 of them in here. And happy to add this to my collection. Cursed Pirate Girl Annual number 1. And it also came signed by Jeremy Bastian there, which I didn't know he was going to be there. And actually he had this there for sale the week before it actually came out in stores. So I picked one up. He signed it, which looks like the signature got a little pressed. Probably want to put it back in a bag or something. But it's okay. I still came back at 9.8, so now so far I have every book of his except for the original one, all 9.8 signed. So yeah, that's the first box. Let me put this in here. And the next box. Ooh, okay. I don't know which one, what's in what box, so we're just seeing them as they come out. And this is a good one. This is my Preacher preview, and I had this one signed by Steve Dillon. Unfortunately, Garth Ennis wasn't there this year. He was there last year, which I would love to have him sign it, but at least I was able to get Steve Dillon sign it, so that's pretty cool. Which is to have the preview of 9.4. I'm okay with that near mint. Of course, I would have loved to have at least a 9.6, but I kind of realized when I got it, because especially I didn't pay much for this. I didn't pay like what it's selling for. It's way over $200. But I also got this one. This is 5 Ghosts number 1. This is the Phantom variant. This was done by cover was done by Ben Templesmith, who was there. And I was able to get Ben Templesmith to sign it, and also Frank Barbary. Chris Mooneyham was actually there, but he got sick and he left early, so I missed him. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get him to sign the book too, which would have been great. This is a cool one too. But 9.8 is awesome. Got Descender #1. This is the Jeff Lemire variant. 9.8, signed by Dustin Nguyen, I think. I don't know how you pronounce his last name. And I also have the regular cover. Also signed. This one came back at a 9.6. But oh well. And the variant is 9.8, that's cool. But yeah, he signed it, both of them right there. Very nice guy. I was talking to him, I helped, I guess there was rumors about this being made in something. He said it was true. It was optioned. So, he said he was hoping it got made too. Of course he is. I like this series, it's a pretty good series. Next box. This is one I was surprised about. Because I thought it was, for some reason I thought it was going to be a lower, oh, you know what? Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little bit lower for some reason. I can't remember why. But I'm glad it came back at a 9.6. This is background #1. This is from the volume 3, I believe. But it's Phil Noto. He did the cover. I got him to sign it also. I had him sign a book at the Boston Comic Con too, but when I found out he did this cover and he was going to be there, I had him sign that one. Now, this is the one I was disappointed in, one of the books, in the grade. Because I did not, even looking at it, you know, I just don't understand how it's this grade. Let me look at it for a second, guys, sorry. But, okay, I'll show it. It's background #12. And it's signed by Art Germ, Stan Lau. Right here, he signed it, Art Germ. But this was, I had a couple of these, and this is my nicer copy, and it came back at 8.5. And I just don't see anything wrong with it. I have to look at it again. I read the notes, and I'm looking at it. I can't remember what the notes said, but I just still don't see anything wrong with it. I'll have to look at the notes again. But yeah, it's kind of disappointing. Here's another one I got. Amazing Spider-Man #4. This is the first appearance of an origin of Cindy Moon as Silk. And it's signed by Roberto Ramos and Edgar Delgado. So, got them to sign that. You know, Roberto Ramos, I was kind of cool to get one of his one of the books signed by him. But no big deal. And here's the other one. Last one, Preacher also. Preacher #1. 9.4, signed by Steve Dillon. I already have a copy of this, signed by Garth Ennis, but if you guys remember, that one came back at an 8.5 because of the rat gnawing on the corner down here. But this one, I had to pick up another one. This one came back at 9.4, which is cool. Of course, I would have it happen at 9.6, even a 9.8, but yeah, unfortunately, no. Okay. We're almost halfway through. Going pretty quick. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, we got some 9.8s. DC Bombshells, this is the Lupacino Retailer Incentive, and it's signed by Marguerite Bennett, who actually did the story. She's a writer on it, so for some reason I thought Lupacino was going to be there, but I guess not. But she signed it right here. It's in silver. Maybe I should have had her sign it in gold, but she put a little heart because she loves me too. Oh, I found this when I went to. I got some books signed from Spread, but this is actually a New York Comic Con exclusive, and it's a Virgin cover done by Ben Templesmith. So of course I had them all sign it. I had Ben Templesmith sign it, Kyle Strahm, and Kyle Strahm does the art on the inside, and also Justin Jordan, who does the story. Yeah, okay, so that's everyone who's in this book. Had anything to do with it. So that's pretty cool. This is another one I was a little disappointed in the grade, because I really thought this was like a 9.8. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look at the grading notes again, but I still don't understand, because it was never taken out of the bag. It was always bagged and boarded. Never even, right from the store I picked it up at. But this is the Infinite Crisis Fight for the Multiverse, Terry Dodson retailer. This book goes for quite a bit of money, you know. But it came back at a 9.4, signed by Terry Dodson. Even with the 9.4 now, I think they sell them well for over $200. But I think with the signature, it'd still be probably around there. But yeah, so it's just a really cool cover. Glad he did. He didn't even know they made an action figure out of this, which is kind of weird. I think they made an action figure out of it. Yeah, they did one of them, I think. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I have it. So he didn't even know they had an action figure. It's kind of weird. Got another Terry Dodson here. 9.6, which this one, I'm fine with that, but I'm just really surprised that's a 9.4. But yeah, I got the Harley Quinn #1, volume 1, 9.6, #1. So, signed by Terry Dodson. Very cool. Unfortunately, I thought his wife was going to be there, and they said she was supposed to be there, but he told me that she was never supposed to be there, but somehow they listed her name with him. Which is unfortunate. This box has all my receipts in it and stuff, and let me see. Yep, they gave me another certificate, $22.50 for, of course, being well over advertised time. The TAT turnaround time. I'm looking at my stuff. Some cool J. Scott Campbell stuff in this load. 3 books in this. Take these down first. Cool one. 9.8. Very happy with this grade. X-Men 205, part of the Messiah Complex, J. Scott Campbell. Had 2 people sign this. Of course, J. Scott Campbell right down here, and Delgato, which this dude has a horrible signature. You know, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm happy to have him do that. He did the coloring on this, so he's not even listed in the thing here, but yeah, he did the coloring on it. Yeah, so I got that. And this is very cool. Did not ask him to do this, but he did it for me. This is my East to West #1, and it's signed by Dragota. However, he did a sketch right here, which is, I didn't know what he was doing when he did it, but it is so cool looking. Look at that. And it's actually signed and sketched, Nick Dragota. So this is, you know, one of my series I've been reading since the beginning. So I'm very happy to have him sign that and come back at 9.8. I did read this book too, so 9.8 is nice. Very cool, happy with that one. Nice big Dragota signature with the picture there. This one, which would have been a 9.6, but this is my spread cover album. This is a rare, only 100 of them made kind of thing, which, let me show you. I have a sheet that I didn't put in with it. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't know if I have it in here. Here it is. Okay, so I'll show you. So this is a cover album they sent as appreciation. Only 100 made to certain retailers that supported the book. And I had it signed by Kyle Strom and Justin Jordan also. He even he's the one that told me this, I didn't know it, but he says, oh, you're lucky to get one of these, and as you know, they're selling for over $200 online. I didn't know that. I got mine for like $30, so. But this is what came with it. It's a letter from Kyle Strom, originally co-creator, the artist spread of the spread Image Comics. 100 copies printed. You know, best, thank you, and everything. So I'm going to put that in the back with it. But yeah, so basically it's just cover art. Only 100 printed spread, so cover album. Pretty cool. I don't know why it's a 9.4 still again, but hey, whatever. It just is. Same thing, never took it out of the bag before just to get it signed. But who knows? Okay, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. So, okay. 3 more boxes. It's a lot of books, huh? Pretty penny. You know, I'm gonna actually, these are all, yeah, no, on the shelf, doesn't matter. I got a bunch of these. I'll just grab them, as I said, one by one. This is my Evil Ernie number 2, signed by Brian Pulido, 8.5. Cool. Happy with that. Also got Evil Ernie number 1, 8.5, signed by Brian Pulido, which I had a nice conversation with him. He said that he actually has the original paintings. He said this was a painting for that cover, and he has it in his house, in his living room. I would love to have that. So I do have other ones coming up with him, but there must be another box. This is my 3-dimensional Alien Worlds PC Comics. It's signed by Arthur Adams. Now, this says here, first, Art Adams Professional Artwork, which that's what I also believe too, but I talked to Arthur Adams, and he says that's kind of true. He said there was actually something right before this. I can't remember what he told me it was, but this is like his really first professional artwork. But he said there is something before this, but yeah, so he kind of did say, yeah, this is kind of the first one. So I'm just happy to have him sign it. Very cool. 9.2, I'm happy with that too, because it has the glasses in there. When you have glasses inside a book, it can cause a little waviness to the covers and stuff. But yeah, so it's cool. Happy to have it. This one I was happy to have too. 9.6, Shelter number 1, signed by Ed Brisson, which that is a strange signature. Doesn't even look like Ed Brisson, So. Yeah, so that's all for that box. 2 more boxes, and we are done. Okay, this is... I'm not really too disappointed in this. Superman Man of Steel 17. It's the first appearance of Doomsday in Cameo. This is one of my dollar flea market finds. Actually, you know what? I think actually this one here is less than it. I bought it in a set of Man of Steel books, which I got for, I think it was like $14 or something for a whole thing of them. So I probably got it for less than $1 actually. But this is a 9.0, and it's signed by Louise Simonson, who did the writing on it, did the story. So she signed it. It's pretty cool. I wish that Bob McLeod was there this year. He was there last year, but not this year. As far as I know, he wasn't. This is another very cool one. I actually had this graded already by CGC, and I had it cracked out of the case so I can get it signed. Crow number 1, signed by James O'Barr right here. 8.5, which is exactly the grade CGC had it at. So I was worried about it dropping in grade, so I'm cool. I would love to have 9.8 and stuff, but whatever. I'm cool with that. Very awesome. Okay, and the last 2 in this box. My Evil Ernie number 4, signed by Brian Pulido, 9.2. Which, remember, the other one was a 8.5, so that's the highest actually. And this is number 3, 9.0. I do have number 5 now. I didn't have it when I went there, but I do have the complete set now, 1 to 5 of the original series. And hopefully, he'll be at the New York Comic Con next year, so I can get him to sign that and have the complete set. Which, hey, I'm cool with these because I got all these. I'll tell you, I got all 4 of the set for $99, which is very good. I mean, just the original book, number 1 goes for over $100. And each book after that has like $35, $50, something like that. So. The last box. Ooh, the suspense. Don't even know what's in here. Okay. Another J. Scott Campbell. My Princess Leia, Star Wars, number 1, signed by J. Scott Campbell. And Neva Fino, like I said, she does his coloring. And he signed it here, and she signed it right there, just like they do in the signature on the cover. He signed here right below it. It's exactly like they do on the cover, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh, who signed that one? Someone else signed it too. I'm gonna write him on the signed thing. Yeah, Terry Dotson signed it. Well, that's surprising. They put him on there. I'll have to let them know that. So, oh well. Same thing with this one. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, #1. This is the Campbell Retailer Incentive. Campbell Rufino. Pretty cool. The last 2 books. I guess the one I was hoping was in this here is actually in the other shipment. This is the Superman Man of Steel 17. I had 2 of them signed by her. This is the one I actually did get at $1 bin. This was the original one I found for $1 at the flea market. 9.6. The other one I'm probably going to sell. Actually, I will sell it. So in the last book, here it is. So happy with the grade with this one. My Deadpool vs. X-Force #1. Campbell Retailer Incentive, and it's signed by Delgato and Campbell. Still a crappy signature by him, you know, but hey, it's signed by Campbell. And yes, he did do the coloring on it, even though he's not listing here. You can see he signed it. Well, on an original cover, has his name there, just in case you were wondering. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's all the books I got so far. Like I said, I have, I believe, another 7 of them coming, and be on the lookout for them. I should be getting them soon also, so within the next few weeks. So yeah, guys, I do have another haul video this week. I'm probably going to be making either today or sometime this weekend. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the books. I'll see you guys later. Bye.